Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping straight into what is, frankly, a massive milestone announcement. Seriously, this is a huge leap forward for change management professionals all over the world. We're celebrating a real, defining moment in the evolution of change leadership. For years, Improving Performance Academy has been leading the charge training and accrediting transformation practitioners globally. And today, they are officially launching a program built to completely future-proof this profession for the AI age. It's a totally new way of looking at how we scale the impact of change, and I am absolutely thrilled to unpack the core philosophy of this revolutionary launch with you.
At the heart of this visionary launch is a really simple but profound philosophy. The future is AI guided by humans. We've all seen the doom and gloom headlines, right? AI replacing jobs, the mad dash to automate every single process in business. But organizational change is inherently human. It's messy, it's emotional, it's complex. AI on its own, it just isn't the answer. Improving Performance Academy realized that companies don't just need faster tech, they desperately need leaders who know how to intelligently guide that tech. The future isn't about handing over the keys to a machine. It's about leading hybrid teams where human insight is steering the ship.
Because, let's be real, we have to talk about the elephant in the room here. AI is absolutely transforming how we lead. But if we use it without human context, we are taking on some major risks. If you just ask an AI to write a change plan, sure, it'll spit out a beautiful, impressive-sounding document. But here's the catch. It confidently invents data with totally hidden biases. It completely misses the unspoken power struggles and team resistance that you, as an actual human, can feel the second you walk into a meeting room. It overlooks delicate interpersonal relationships. Basically, unguided AI creates this dangerous illusion of competence. It gives you the what, but totally drops the ball on the contextual how and why of human behavior.
So what's the fix? Well, this is the milestone we're celebrating today, the official unveiling of the AI-powered Change Manager certification, developed by Improving Performance Academy and issued by APMG International. And to be clear, this is not just some quick weekend tech course. This is a globally recognized credential built on incredibly robust standards. It takes years of hard-won expertise in organizational transformation and fuses it directly with cutting-edge AI application. Having this credential tells the market you aren't just someone messing around with chat prompts. You're a certified pro who knows how to strategically wield AI to accelerate adoption, scale your impact, and drive real organizational change.
Now, a crucial piece of this is a total paradigm shift. We have to move away from the old way, which is merely using AI, and move to the new way, working with AI. Think about how most people interact with these tools today. They treat AI like a super-powered search engine. They're just using it to chase down information or summarize long emails. But this certification introduces a whole new mindset. You're no longer just a user, you're becoming a leader of declarative AI agents. You are assembling and directing a digital team to handle the heavy lifting, things like data analysis and stakeholder mapping, which then amplifies your impact and frees you up to do what you do best, actually connecting with human beings.
And that partnership rests on one non-negotiable bedrock rule: the human-in-the-loop model. Yes, the technology is there to elevate you, to make you faster, more comprehensive, and more analytical. But, and this is a massive but, you, the change manager, remain 100% accountable for the quality, the accuracy, and the integrity of the work. You literally cannot blame the AI if a change communication lacks empathy or completely misreads a stakeholder's concern. The program teaches you exactly how to maintain that critical oversight, making sure the human element never gets lost just because we're trying to be efficient.
To get you there, the training is built on 4 transformative pillars. First up, AI literacy. You've got to understand the mechanics under the hood of these tools. Second, change management literacy, because obviously, you can't tell an AI to build a strategy if you don't deeply understand the frameworks yourself. Third is AI application, the actual hands-on skills to automate complex stuff like readiness assessments and ROI modeling. And finally, critical accountability. That's the governance and oversight needed to manage these tools safely. Put them together, and it's a rock-solid end-to-end toolkit for the modern change leader. To really nail that accountability piece, you have to master what's called a zero-trust validation mindset. I absolutely love this concept. When you're working with AI, you cannot assume its output is right just because it sounds incredibly confident. You have to train yourself to look at it with some healthy skepticism. You learn to actively hunt for logical leaps, flag factual hallucinations, and strip out all those generic robotic-sounding answers AI loves to write. You become the ultimate editor and validator, making sure every piece of your strategy is anchored in the actual reality of your organization.
Let's look at what these real-world accountability tasks actually look like. Say your AI is analyzing a project document and it suddenly invents a stakeholder who literally doesn't exist. That's hallucination detection. You've got to catch that. Or take semantic validation. Imagine an employee leaves some really sarcastic feedback like, "Oh, great, another software update." The AI might see the word "great" and classify that sentiment as positive. You have to be there to step in and correct it. And maybe the most important skill is the justification of non-use. That's knowing exactly when to shut the laptop, go look someone in the eye, and have a real conversation. Because some human dynamics are just too delicate for a machine.
Moving right along to global scale and access.
A shift this big just can't be limited to one corner of the world. That is exactly why Improving Performance Academy is officially releasing this certification in 3 languages simultaneously: English, Spanish, and Portuguese. They are ensuring this milestone launch has a massive global footprint right out of the gate. This is a huge commitment toward democratizing change leadership. So whether you're managing a rollout in New York, navigating a complex change in Madrid, or driving adoption in São Paulo, you can master this cutting-edge framework in your native language. We are literally building an international community of change leaders who all speak the exact same strategic language of human-AI partnership.
So I'll leave you with one final powerful question. Are you ready to future-proof your career and join the next generation of AI-enabled change leaders? Today's launch is so much more than just a new certification. It is a massive call to action for our entire profession. The tools we use to drive monumental organizational change are evolving at lightning speed, and tomorrow's organizations are going to rely on the leaders who know how to master them today. The era of the AI-powered change manager is officially here. So what role are you going to play in this new landscape? Thank you so much for joining me to celebrate this incredible milestone.